Hi everyone, welcome to my Max Academy. In this video, we'll continue with CBSE 10th Standard Mathematics Chapter 1 Real Numbers chapter. We will continue with example 6 in page number 10. Right? So, page number 10, example 6. Example 6 in your textbook. Fine. So, what it is find the LCM and HCF of 6 and 20 by prime factorization method. So, we need to find the LCM and HCF. We know HCF. HCF is the highest common factor. And what is LCM? LCM is the least common multiple. LCM is least common multiple. So we need to find the LCM and HCF using of the two numbers 6 and 20. So we need to find LCM and HCF of the number 6 and 20 using prime factorization. Using prime factorization method. Prime factorization. Using prime factorization method. Prime factorization method. So how do we do this? So first you take 6. You write 6 as prime factors. How do you write 6 as prime factors? Product of primes. I will do like this. 2 times 6 goes 3. So 3 times 1. So 6 can be written as 2 into 3. So 6 is equal to 2 into 3. Similarly 20 can be written as what? Don't write 20 as 4 into 5. Because every number that you write, that should be a prime number. If I can't write this as 4 into 5, because 4 is not a prime number. 5 is a prime number, but 4 also must be a prime number. Every number that you are going to write here should be prime numbers. Now, 20 can be written as, here I will put only the prime numbers, 2. Then 10 times, again 2. 5 times, 5, 1. So all these numbers, whatever you are writing here, those have to be prime. You can't put 4 here and write, you can't write like this. 20, I will put 4 and 5 times, so 5, 1. You cannot put 4 here because 4 is not a prime number. You have to put only the prime numbers here. So you cannot write like this. So 20 can be written as 2 into 5. 2 into 2 into 5, which means your 20 is written as 2 square. 2 into 2 means 2 power 2. 2 square into 5. Your 6 is 2 into 3. Now we need to find the HCF using prime factorization method. We also we can find HCF using our Euclid's division algorithm also. You can watch my previous videos. But here they have asked us to find the HCF using prime factorization method. So we have written 6 as prime factors of 2 and 3. 20 is 2 square into 5. Now HCF, if you want to find, you need to find between these two numbers, so this one and this one, right? Between these two, which number is common? Which factor is common? 2 is here, 2 is also here. You have to check only the numbers or the prime numbers which are present in both. Here also I have 2, here also I have 2. Only the numbers which are in common to both, you have to consider those numbers. Suppose if you take 3, 3 is not here. So we need not worry, don't consider 3. So here first we will start with. So here 2 is there, here also 2 is there. Whenever both of the numbers have any common factor. So 2 is the common factor. 2 is here, 2 is here also. Right? In that, then you need to write that common factor here. But the one which has the lowest power you will write. Here it is 2 power 1, here it is 2 power. Here it is 2 power 1, here it is 2 power 2. 2 means 2 power 1. So among these two, 2 is present in both. Among these two, which has lower power? So HCF means you have to take the lower power. HCF means you should take the, don't think highest common factor, so I should take high power. No. You have to take the lowest power. So what is this? 2 power 2, this is 2 power 1. Which has the lowest power among these two? 2 power 1. So 2 power 1. Then next number 3. 3 is present here? No. Then you should ignore. 3 should be present in both. Only then we will consider. Right? So that's all. Among these two numbers, if you write it as prime factors, which is common prime factors here? 2. 2 is present in both. Then we should consider only 2, not other numbers. Then in that 2, see what is the power of 2 here? 2 power 1. What is the power of 2 here? 2 power 2. Which has the lowest power? This, so write that. So this is HCF. So your HCF of 6 and 20 is what? 2. 2 is the highest common factor between 6 and 20, which means 2 is the highest number that will divide both. You can't find any number greater than 2 which will divide both 6 and 20. Right? So we have found HCF. Now we need to find LCM. For LCM, what we will do is LCM between these two numbers, 6 and 20. Same rule, you will check the number. It need not be in both, right? You take this number 2, you check whether it is there here. Oh, 2 is here also, 2 is here also. Among these two 2's, which has the highest power? You should take the highest power. See, for LCM, you should take the highest power. For HCF, you should take the lowest power. So among these two, this has 2 power 1, this has 2 power 2. Which has more power? This has power 2. Here it is 1. So this has the more power. So I should write 2 power 2. Into, then 2 is over. So 2 is over. Then take 3. Right? So you take 3 and check whether 3 is here. Suppose if 3 is here, you have to take the greatest power. If 3 is not there, here 3 is not there. Here 3 is only here. 3 is not there. 3 is not there means you can write whatever is here there. 3, you can write 3 as it is. But for HCF, it should be in both. For LCM, even if it is in one of them, you can write that number. Either that 3 should be here or here. If it is in one of them, you will write here. If it is in both, if any number is in both, then you will take the highest power. If it is in both, you will take the highest power. If it is in one of them, you will write that. Now next one is what? This is over. Now check this. 2 power 2. 2 we have already written. Then 5. Right? 5 is not here. 5 is only here. Then we can write that. Right? You will write all these numbers 2, 3 and 5 here. But whenever a number is present in both, you will write the highest power. If the number is present in only one, you will write that number alone. If present is 3 is present only here, not here. So you write 3 alone. 5 is present only here, not here. 5 is present only in this, not in this. So I will write 5 as it is. But if you take 2, 2 is present in both. When it is present in both, you have to take the highest power for LCM. But for HCF, the first rule is the number should be present in both first of all. Only those numbers we will consider. Other numbers you don't have to write. So here 2 is present in both. Only we will focus on 2 only. Then in that you have to take the lowest power. So this is 2 power 2, this is 2 power 1. Which has the lowest power? 2 power 1. So then 3 is there, but 3 does not have any number here. So you should ignore. You should not write 3 here into 3 like this. But in LCM you will write 3 and 5. But HCF you will write only the numbers which are common in both. In HCF you will write all the numbers whether it is common or not common. But if it is common, you will write the highest power. If it is not common, you will write as it is. So this is simple rule. Fine. So now, so this is how we can find the LCM. So LCM we can find it. Expand this. So this is 4. This is 15. 15 times 4 is 60. So LCM is what? Between these two, 6 and your 20, LCM is 60. So HCF is 2, LCM is 60. That is the answer. Fine. Now let's go to the example 7. Before that, we should know one more result or relationship between HCF, LCM and the two numbers. So whenever we are finding the LCM of two numbers, so here also we will say LCM as 60, we will write it as LCM of 6, 20 is equal to 60, which means LCM of these two numbers is 60. Here HCF of these two numbers is 2. The given numbers are 6 and 20. Right. So one more relationship that we have, which means this is always true. HCF of two numbers A, B into LCM of two numbers A, B will be equal to the product of the two numbers A into B. So this is always true. This is always true, which means if you find the HCF, if you find the LCM, and if you multiply both, you will get one answer. And that answer will be equal to the product of the two numbers for which you found the HCF and LCM. Suppose in this case, you take this example. Right? Your A, this is your A. My A is what? 6. My B is 20. Two numbers. Now what is HCF of A and B? What is HCF of A and B? So HCF of 6, 20 is what? See the problem here it ended. I am just explaining this relationship or this formula. What this formula means, how it works. Further I am using this example to explain this. HCF of two numbers into LCM of two numbers will be equal to the product of the two numbers. This is always true. This is always true. Now HCF of these two is what? We found 2. What is the LCM of these two? 6, 20. We found it as 60. Now what is LCM? What is the product of these two? So HCF of 6, 20 into LCM of 6, 20 is what? This is so LCM of that is equal to HCF of 6 and 20 is 2. So 2 into what is LCM? 60. What is 2 into 60? 120. right? Now let's take the given numbers. Given numbers is what? A into B. I'm checking this condition. The left side, this into this, we got 120. Now A into B is what? A and B are the given numbers. A is 6, B is 20. What is 6 into 20? That is also 120. So both will match. So therefore HCF into LCM is equal to the product of the two numbers. Clear? So this using this relationship we will find HCF or LCM. So what is given in example 7? We'll go to example 7. Now you can understand example 7 in a much better way. Now we are going to example 7, the same page number 10. So example 7. What is example 7? So example 7 says find HCF of 96 and 404 by prime factorization method. Hence find LCM. First we have to find the HCF. What do we have to find? To find HCF of, what are the two numbers? HCF of 96 and 404. HCF of 96 and 404. For these two numbers, first we should find the HCF using prime factorization method. That is given in the book. Using prime factorization, we should find the HCF. And then hence find their LCM. After finding HCF, we have to find LCM. They are saying hence find LCM means using HCF we should find LCM, which means we should use this one. After finding HCF, we have to find LCM. Let's first find HCF. We need to find the HCF between the two numbers using prime factorization method. So which means we should write the numbers. So solution or proof, whatever. Solution is 96 can be written as what? I will write here 96. The 96 can be written as 2 times 48, 2 times 24, 2 times 12, 2 times 6, 2 times 3, 3 times 1. So which means I can write my 96 as what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 2 power 5, 96 can be written as 2 power 5 into 3. 96 can be written as 2 power 5. How did I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 2's are there? That is 2 power 5. Now 404. 404 can be written as what? 404. Do that for this 2 times 202. Again 2 times 101. I think 101 is a prime. So it will go in 101 only 1 times. Fine. So your 404 can be written as 2 power 2 into 101. 2 into 2. 2 power 2. So 2 power 2 into 101. So 404 or 404, whatever, right? So 404 equal to 2 square into 101. Now we need to find the HCF. HCF between 96 and 404. How will you find the HCF between these two numbers? Now, with these 96 and 404, we'll go to the prime factorization and you check 2 power 5. Is 2 present here? Yes. Both have 2. Now, which has the lowest power? This is 2 power 5, this is 2 power 2. For the HCF, we should take the lowest power. So lowest power is what? 2 power 2. 2 is in both. In this, you should choose the 2 which has the lowest power. This is 2 power 2 for HCF. It is called as highest common factor. But in the power, you will take the lowest power. For LCM, it's a reverse. You should take the highest power. That will come, right? So this is HCF. Now 2 is done. Then 3. Now for HCF, you should consider only the numbers which are present in both. This 3 is not here. So we will not consider 3. Now again 101 is not here. So we will not check for 101 also. So that number should be present in both. Only those numbers we will consider for HCF. And if that prime number is present in both, we will take the one which has the lowest power for that number. Lowest power for that prime number. Right? So we have taken 2 power 2. So which is 2 power 2 is 4. So 4 is HCF of these two. Now we have found HCF. HCF is 4. The second part of the question says, hence find LCM. Hence find LCM means they are not saying find LCM by prime factorization method. Otherwise we would have found that using the earlier problem. Now they are saying hence find LCM means after finding HCF, using HCF find LCM. How do we find LCM using HCF? We will use this formula. What formula we have? This formula is HCF of HCF into LCM. I can say of also. Of two numbers, or you can just write like this. Is equal to A into B. What is HCF? 4. 4 into LCM we have to find. That we don't know. equal to A. A is what? 96. The given two numbers are A and B. B is 404. Now what is my LCM? My LCM is equal to 96 into 404 divided by this 4 will come down. So using this relation, I can also say HCF bracket A comma B, which means LCM of A comma B, or I can just say HCF into LCM equal to A into B also. Right? HCF is 4. 4 into LCM equal to 96 into this. So this formula is same as this. Both are same only. You can even write this without writing A comma B. Like this also you can say. HCF into LCM. HCF means HCF of the two numbers A and B. LCM means LCM of the two numbers A and B. So HCF into LCM will be equal to A into B. You can write that. So now if you cancel this 101, 96 into 101 will give you 9696. So multiply 96 ones are 96, 0, 9, again 96 ones are 96. So your answer is LCM is what? 9696. LCM between the two numbers 96 and 404 is 9696. Clear? That's how we find LCM. Now example 8. Example 8 is next one. Let me erase this. Okay. Next what we have is example 8. So what it says again, example 8 is find HCF and LCM of 672 and 120 using prime factorization method. Now here we are going to find the HCF and LCM between three numbers. So till now we were finding for two numbers A and B. Here we need to find for three numbers. So what are the three numbers? 672 and 120. 672 and 120. What we need to find to find is what? We need to find HCF and LCM of these three numbers using prime factorization method. This they have given in the book. Using prime factorization method, we should find. Prime factorization method means you have to write this, do this way. This is called a prime factorization method. Now to find that, we have to express every number as product of primes like this. Here we had only two numbers, we expressed them as factors of prime. Now we have three numbers, you have to write for each numbers. So 6 can be written as 2 into 3. 72 can be written as what? 2 power 3 into 3 power 2. And if you put that, right, for 72, if you put that 72, right, so if I suppose if I write here, 72 is what? Rough work, right? 236, 218, 29, 33, 31. So 2 into 2 into 2, 2 cube into 3 into 3 is 3 square. Now 120 can be written as what? Right, 120 can be written as 2 power 3 into 3 into 5. When you can do this, if you do this, you will get that 120, 260, 230, 215, 3, 5, 5, 1. So 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 5. Which means 2 into 2 into 2 means 2 cube, then 3, then 5 that I have written. Now HCF. Now HCF means what we should do? We should take first only see the numbers which are present in all the three. In all the three, which number is present here? 2. 2 is here, 2 is here, 2 is here. Among these 2's, which has the lowest power? This is 2 power 1, this is 2 power 3, this is 2 power 3. Which has the lowest power? 2 power 1. So we should write 2. After that, any other number is common? Yes, 3 is also present in all the three. 3 is also present in all the three. You should consider only the numbers which are present in all the three. For HCF. Now it is present in all the three? Yes. Now in these three, this is 3 power 1, 3 power 2, 3 means 3 power 1. Among these, which has the lowest power? Both of them have, this is also 3 power 1, this is also 3 power 1. We should write the lowest power, which is 3. 3 means 3 power 1. This is 3, this is 3 power 2, this is 3. Among these three numbers, this also has 3, this is 3 square. This is 3 power 1. 3 power 1, 3 power 2, 3 power 1. Which has the lowest power? For 3, 3 power 1. Then any other number? No, 5 is there, but 5 has to be in all the three. Only then we will consider. If not, we will not consider. We will leave it. So what is 2 into 3? 6 is the HCF of all these three numbers. 6 is the HCF. Now we should find the LCM using prime factorization method. Not using this method. This is using the relationship LCM, HCF into LCM equal to A into B. But they have not asked us to find the LCM like this, and we can't apply this formula for three numbers. Three numbers have different formulas. This formula is only for two numbers. Okay? For these three numbers, it has a different formula, which you can find it in the end of your book. In the end of the chapter, towards the end of this chapter, you can find the relationship for three numbers, but we don't have to worry about that. We will focus on now LCM. Now I need to find the LCM using prime factorization method. Now again we'll check 2 is present in all the three. When a number is present in all the three, you should take the highest power for LCM. Which is the highest power? This is 2 power 1, this is 2 power 3, this is also 2 power 3. So which is highest? 2 power 3. So we'll take 2 power 3. Any one of the 2 power 3 into. Only one we should take. Don't take this 2 power 3 and this 2 power 3. Only one we should take. Now again, if I take 3, 3 is also in all the three. In this, which has highest power? 3 power 2. So 3 power 2 into. Now another thing, this is over. 3 and 2, we have taken 3 to 5 is there. So in LCM, it is not necessary that that number should be present in all the three. Now here it is only 5. 5 is not in these two. 5 is not in these two. Then we'll just write that 5 as it is. LCM means it need not be present in all the three. If it isn't present in all the three, you will take the highest power. If it is present in only one or in 2 out of 3, not in all the three, then you will just write again among the one that is present which has the highest power. Right? So now if you multiply this, what do we get? 8, 8 5s are 40, 40 into 9, 360. Sorry, LCM is 360. Clear? Here you can do LCM into HCF will be equal to product of the three. No, that is not true. We can apply this formula for this when you have three numbers. This formula is only for two numbers A and B. But here we have three numbers A, B, C. Then you cannot apply this one. Okay. So this is how you find the HCF and LCM for the given three numbers. Fine. Now let's go to exercise 1.2 in your textbook. So we are at exercise page number 11, exercise 1.2. In that we will do the first problem. First subdivision, which is 140. We have to write 140 as express each number as product of primes. We have to express this as product of primes. Product of primes. So which means we should write 140 as product of primes. So product of primes, we will do this, right? So 2 times 70, 2 times 35, 5 times 7, 7 times 1. So 140 can be written as 2 square into 5 into 7. 2 into 2, 2, 5 into 7. Clear? So that's all. This is over. Now let's take, probably I will do the second and third, you can do it as homework. Second, in the first problem, second, third and fifth, you can try as homework. You can try them as homework. But if you have any questions, you can WhatsApp me. My number is 9884036077. You can WhatsApp me and I'll try to reply as quickly as possible. These two I will do. In fourth one I will do. Fourth one is what? 5055. 5005. Sorry, 5005. You have to express this as product of prime. Same question. So which means 5005. I can write as, I'll put here 5005. Obviously I will do, it will not go in 2. It will not go in 3. 4 it will not go. 5 only it will go. 1001. Right? And 1001, I think it goes in 7. We divide in 7. 7 ones are 3. 30 goes 4 times. 28, 2, 3 times. Then it goes in 11, 13 times. It goes in 13, 1 times. So your 5005 can be written as 5 into 7 into 11 into 13. That's all. Clear? How to do this? Fine. So next one is number 2, second problem. So the first problem is here. Second problem in exercise 1.2. It says find the LCM and HCF of the following pairs of integer and verify LCM into HCF is equal to the product of the two numbers. Right? First we should find HCF and LCM. Then we have to verify that LCM into HCF is equal to the product of the two numbers. So I will do the first one, right? Or we can do the second one also, or first one also, doesn't matter. It's okay, I'll do the second one. In second I'll do. Right? The first and fourth in second, first and then third problem, you try as homework. You try as homework. In second sub problem I am doing. First and the third sub problem, you do it as homework. The second problem is 510 and 92. 510, 92. For these two, I have to find the HCF and then I have to find the LCM. And then I should, so what and all we should find? To find is what? We should find HCF, we should find LCM, and then we should prove LCM into HCF equal to A into B. So three things we have to do. First is this, second is this, third is this. Or I will put ABC. Three parts we have to prove. We have to prove these three parts. So what we have to prove? We have to prove A is this, B is this, and C is this. So first let's find the HCF. Now to find the HCF, what do? We have to express. So solution is, we have to write 510 as, we have to write it as product of times. So 510, I will do the rough work here. 510, if I with 2, so 2, then 5, and again does it go in 2? No. 3, 10, 12, it goes in 3, 8 times, 5 times. Then it goes in 5. How many times? 1 time, 7 times. Then 17, 1 times. So 510 can be written as 2 into 3 into 5 into 17. Now 92. 92 can be written as what? 92, I have to go here and do that. So 92 can be written as 2, 46, 2, 23, then 23, 1. Right? So it can be written as 2 square into 23. Fine. Now to find the HCF. Now HCF, what do we do? For HCF, we should check the numbers that are present in both. So which is present in both? 2 is present here, 2 is present in. So we have to consider only 2. Like here it is 2 power 1. 2 means 2 power 1. This is 2 power 2. Among 2 power 1 and 2 power 2, which has the lowest power? 2 power 1. So just 2 power 1. Just 2. Any other number? 3 is present here. Is it here? No. 5 is there. It is here? No. 17 is here. It is here? No. That number should be present in both. For HCF, it should be in both. Only then we will consider and we will take the lowest power. So HCF of this is 2. So we have found the HCF. So what is our LCM? Right? So for the LCM, what do we do? So LCM. For LCM, we have to check again. Number is present in both. If the number is present in both, we have to take the highest power for LCM. This is 2 power 1. This is 2 power 2. This is highest. 2 power 2 is highest. So 2 power 2 into the next to 3. 3 is here, but it is not here. In LCM, if it is in any one, we can write it. It is here, it is not here. Then also we can write 3. So I will write 3 into, again take 5. 5 is here, but not here. Still we can write. For LCM, if it is in any one, we can write. But if for LCF, it should be in both. Only then we will write. And that too, we will write the lowest power for HCF. So 5 is also there. Similarly, 17 also we will write. Similarly, 23 also we will write. Because 23 is here, but not here. But still we will write. Even if it is in one of them, we can write for LCM. Now we should multiply all this. Right? So if you multiply all this, what do we get? So 2, 3 into 5 into this, right? So you get 5, 3, 23 is also multiplied. 23, 5, 2, 5, again 2 into 3. Fine. So if you multiply all this, what do we get? Right, 2, 3, so 2, 3, 5, 17. 2, 3, 5, 17 will give me 510. So 510 into 2 is 1020, right? So 1020 into, so 17 into 5 into 3 into 2 gives me 510, into 2 will give me 1020 into this 23 gives me 23 zeros are 0, 23 twos are 46, 23 ones are 23. So you'll get 23460. That is your LCM. That is your LCM. Clear? Now what we should do? We should verify the relationship between LCM and HCF, right? We have to verify the relationship between LCM and HCF. Now what we should do? Let's find what is HCF into LCM. That is equal to what? What is HCF? HCF is 2. So 2 into LCM is 23460. Now if you multiply this, what do we get? So 2 zeros are 0, 12, carry 1, 8, 9, 2 3s are 6, 4. You get 46920. Now multiply A into B. This is A, this is B. What is A into B? A into B is 510 into 92. What is 510 into 92? Let's do that. Let's do this. Find 551 into 92 will do. So 2 ones are 2, 2 5s are 10, 9 ones are 9, 9 5s are 45. So 2964. 2964, which is 4692, and 10 is there. So which will be equal to 46920. That is my A into B. Now both are matching. HCF into LCM is also 46920. A into B, which is 510 into 92. That is also 46920. Therefore, HCF into LCM is equal to A into B. Right? So we have verified that. Fine. So we'll stop here and we will continue the rest in my next video. Please watch my next video for the continuation of this. Thank you for watching.